Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I hope that it continues to be that way and that the weather, as it gets warmer and the sun shines more often, that the storms go away and the damage that they cause and the virus goes with it. We are continually mindful of the family of Mitchell Earwood, the firefighter from Spring Hill who passed away in the storm Sunday night while he was at home working on some of the storm damage. And particularly be mindful of Brandon Hughes today and this whole week. Just keep the Spring Hill firefighters in your mind. They sacrifice so much to take care of those in need, and it's such a tragedy that Mr. Earwood's life is taken, cut so short. So continue to be with them and pray for them this week. I've enjoyed doing these studies of the Proverbs. Proverbs has always been something special to me, and if you didn't watch the very first one, you may not know why I started doing Proverbs. I had a Bible teacher in high school a Bible and math teacher, and every day, even in math class, he would start with a proverb. He would say something like, that kind of reminds me of a proverb, whether what was happening reminded him or not, and read one. And ever since then, I've liked them. I've had a little pocket Bible, and the pocket Bibles have the Psalms and the Proverbs both in them. And I may start sprinkling in some Psalms because you find a lot of wisdom in the Proverbs, but a lot of hope in the Psalms. And so I'll probably start sprinkling some of those in too. But Proverbs 26 is one of the reasons that I like it. And it's full of these funny Proverbs talking about the problems of foolishness and who fools are. And so it says some things like this, verse 5, answer a fool according to his folly, and he will be wise in his own eyes. So if they say something foolish, remind them. Verse 7, like the useless legs of one who is lame is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Verse 9, like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Verse 11, and this is one that I think is the primary one I want you to think about today. And we're actually going to do two. I've shared more than two already, but these two are the ones that stood out. So there's several funny ones about how short-sighted foolishness is and how empty of purpose. Verse 11 says this, as a dog returned to its vomit, so fools repeat their folly. Reminds me of Dave Ramsey's definition of insanity, that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We should try to learn from our mistakes, and particularly our spiritual mistakes. And when we don't, when we keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again, part of that's human nature. We are sinful creatures. We are selfish creatures. And that's why God's grace is so needed, and that's why our dependence on Him is so needed. But there should be a learning curve involved there. We should strive to do better and not just wallow in the pit that we find ourselves in. So that verse is important. As a dog returns to its vomit, so fools repeat their folly. Let's not be fools, especially spiritually. And verse 12, which is only useful right now because it's a comparison. Because worse than a fool is this. Do you see a person wise in their own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for them. So after 11 verses of telling us how hopeless it is to be a fool, we have a verse that says a person who's wise in their own eyes doesn't have any hope, that a fool has more hope. So let's not be too proud to learn, and let's learn from our mistakes. I think that's good advice for anybody, and particularly for Christians. I hope that you continue to have a good day today, and I'm also hopeful that we will see each other again soon. As things starting to open up again, I think we'll be back together before too long. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye.